Welcome to Naruto episode 18. So we're just gonna jump right in. We'll jump in and we'll just pick up from where we left off in the previous episode, episode 18. So in the previous episode, Kakashi used his ninja dogs to grab Zabuza, and then he used his Chidori attack. And he's about to take down Zabuza, right? He's about to take him down. Meanwhile, Inari is going round all the houses and he's knocking on doors. See, he's knocking on this guy's door here. He goes around and he knocks on everybody's doors. This guy is standing on the other side of the door, but he's pretending that he's not there. So Inari is asking him to come and fight. He's asking him, come and fight with me. And you can see the man on the other side of the door is a little bit conflicted. Can you see that? The expression on his face. He's a little bit conflicted. He's thinking, I don't know what to do. Should I go and fight with Inari? Should I stay? He's kind of conflicted about what he should do in this situation. Anyway, Inari goes off and starts knocking on all the houses in the village. Back to the fight. Kakashi is going to use his Chidori attack. Zabuza is in big trouble. He cannot escape. Zabuza cannot escape. But out of nowhere, Haku steps into the way. Haku steps in the way to block Kakashi's attack. And he blocks his attack and saves Zabuza's life. If Haku had not stepped into the way, Zabuza would have died. Okay? If Haku hadn't put his body in front of Kakashi's attack, then Zabuza would have died there. So Haku blocks Kakashi's attack, and now Haku is going to die. Meanwhile, Inari is gearing up. He's gearing up for a fight. You can see he's wearing his helmet and he's holding a crossbow. He's holding a crossbow, and on his back he has some crossbow arrows to fight with. So he's got his helmet, his crossbow, and his arrows, and he's gearing up to fight. As soon as he steps out his front door, there are some people waiting for him. We don't know who. All we can see are their shadows here. We can only see their shadows. But there is a group of people waiting for Inari outside his house. So now Kakashi is in trouble because his hand is stuck in Haku. So Zabuza picks up his sword, his big sword, and he goes to strike Kakashi. He strikes him. Luckily, Kakashi manages to dodge out of the way, right? He dodges out of the way, and he dodges with Haku's body still attached, still kind of attached to him. He dodges, but Haku's body is still attached to him. Haku is dead. We can see from here, this is Haku's dead body. Haku saved Zabuza's life, but now he's dead. So this is Haku with his eyes closed. Zabuza doesn't care. Zabuza really doesn't care. And so he charges at Kakashi. He charges at him with his big sword, ready to swing his sword. But Kakashi does a kick, a skillful kick. See? Bang. He kicks Zabuza. Meanwhile, Sasuke and the bridge builder are holding hands together. They are holding hands and they run to see how Sasuke is doing. Sakura passes Naruto, and we can see by the expression on Naruto's face that he feels guilty. He feels guilty because now Sakura is going to see that Sasuke has died. So when Sakura passes him, he feels really guilty. This is Sasuke's body with all these needles piercing his body. Sakura is shocked because Sasuke is dead. Sakura kneels down next to Sasuke. She kneels down next to him and she breaks down crying. She breaks down crying because the truth is she liked Sasuke. You know, she liked him. So she breaks down crying over Sasuke's dead body. Meanwhile, it's still Kakashi versus Zabuza. Kakashi versus Zabuza. But Kakashi is winning the fight. Kakashi surprises Zabuza from behind. And he's ready to use this kunai knife to attack Zabuza. However, as Kakashi is going to stab Zabuza with his kunai knife. At the same time, Zabuza starts to swing his sword back this way. So Kakashi is going to stab Zabuza with his left hand over here, but Zabuza is swinging his big sword this way. So Kakashi stabs the kunai knife into Zabuza's shoulder right here. And Zabuza has no choice but to let go of his big sword. He has to let go of it. And now Zabuza's left arm is useless. It has been stabbed, so he cannot lift his left arm. At the end of the episode, guess who shows up? Guess who shows up at the end of the episode? It's Gateau. Gateau has shown up on the bridge. And with him, he has a big army of his goons. These are just Gateau's goons. They will do whatever he pays them to do. It's just a big army of goons. That's the end of episode 18. Let me do a quick recap of this episode in the past tense. Okay. In the beginning of the episode, Inari was going around knocking on people's houses and trying to get people to come and fight with him. But the villagers did not want to fight with Inari. Kakashi used his Chidori attack, but Haku jumped in the way, and in the end, Kakashi's attack hit Haku, and Haku protected Zabuza. Meanwhile, Inari was gearing up to fight. He got his helmet, his crossbow, and his arrows. But when he stepped outside, there was a group of people waiting for him. We don't know who they are. We can only see their shadows. Back to the bridge, and Zabuza tried to strike Kakashi. He tried to strike him, but Kakashi dodged out of the way, and he brought Haku's body with him as he dodged out of the way. So Haku died. But Zabuza did not care. He didn't care, and he charged at Kakashi. He swung his sword. He swung his sword like this. He swung it, but Kakashi kicked him back. Sakura and the bridge builder were holding hands, and they ran over to Sasuke, and Naruto felt really guilty. He felt guilty. When Sakura saw Sasuke's body. She could see that he was pierced by these metal needles and that he was dead. She knelt down next to Sasuke. She knelt next to him and she started crying. Back to the fight. Kakashi surprised Zabuza by coming behind him, and he was about to stab Zabuza, but at the same time Zabuza swung his sword back this way. So Kakashi stabbed Zabuza in the left shoulder. Zabuza had to let go. He had to let go of his sword. At the end of the episode, Gateau showed up on the bridge, and he showed up with all of his goons, with his army of goons. Thank you for watching this video. Keep listening to English, keep learning new vocabulary with comprehensible input, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want more videos like this, go to EnglishSponge.com. On the website, you can find videos from many different teachers. You can choose which level you want. A1 beginner, A2 beginner, B1 intermediate, or B2 upper intermediate. You can choose which accent you want to listen to. American, British, Australian, and also other accents. You can choose which topic you want to listen to. And you can choose which grammar point you want to focus on. The website will track your time, so you can see how many minutes you have listened to comprehensible input today, yesterday, and for the whole month. So go to EnglishSponge.com. The link is in the description of the video.